Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Darla Lucian of Darla Lucian Studios, and we're going to be working in our pink journal. I keep saying, really, it is pink on the inside, and I'm sure we'll put pink on the cover, but still haven't got the inspiration for the cover yet. So we're going to be working inside today, once again. But before we get going, I'm just going to ask you to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. We're starting to get quite a few subscribers. And I'm very excited to let you know that we are going to be doing a giveaway when we get to 100 subbies. And spoiler, I'm going to give a journal. So it may not be a big one, it might be just a mini, but it's going to be a journal. So get people subscribing. If you're in the first 100, you've got an opportunity to get a journal. Comment below. Let me know what you are liking about what we're doing. Let me know what you're working on. I love to hear what's going on in your world. Also, let me know what you want to see. I mean, I use the comments that I get to make questions for my Monday videos and just content. If you guys say that you want to see something, then I will definitely try my best to make sure that we get that going. And then share with other crafty people, share with people who need to be inspired. Let's keep the inspiration rolling. Okay. So I've been slowly digging through and finding all different kinds of interesting things that maybe we can use in the journal. And so every time I find something that, maybe, I just pull it out and think, okay, let's see if we can match those colors. So I found some older stickers. And some of these are vellum stickers, which are very interesting. These ones are vellum. These ones are not. They're just regular kinds of stickers. And then I found these kind of foil ones. I don't know if that's quite the right shade of pink, but it might be on some pages. And then I found these buttons are pretty bright for this journal, but I saw the heart, and you know it's a heart. So I just thought, well, maybe it will have a spot to go. And I pulled a strip of fabric just in case we wanted to use it to mount something, because I had an idea for one of the pages. As you know, I always kind of think ahead a little bit about what it is that I want to do. And then I found these, they're chipboard. They actually have two sides, so I kind of picked these sides that I think that if we're going to use something, that these ones would be the best. Okay, so once again, I still have that heart because I really think that that's going to be great on there, but don't have other inspiration for the cover yet. So we're leaving it for now. Okay, so remember that was from last time. And this one has put a little glitter on this side, but for the most part it's stuck down pretty good. I like how that turned out. I might come back to that. Where's my first tab? Here we go. All right, let's just dive in, shall we? All right, so when I was making my fabric clusters, I was stamping on fabric, and every once in a while I needed to stamp off. And so I stamped off on the edge of my glue pad. This is it here, actually. See? My first stamp I did on the edge, and then I just cut those off, and we can actually use those. That is very gluey, though. And I thought we could use that here. And then I was thinking of doing a collage of stamps and faux stamps. I made some faux stamps, which I thought would kind of go in here. It's funny how, you know, you collect a bunch of things and then you think, okay, how are these things going to work together? But I really like the idea of putting this here. I need something behind it. And I don't think the other fabric is the thing, and I want cream. Where is my tea-dyed? This is cheesecloth. What happened to my tea-dyed cheesecloth? There we go. Oh, it got hooked on buttons. Well, that's not going to be the best. Fortunately, we're just wanting scraps and scraps. Let's tuck that back in there. Okay. So we just want a little piece. Where's the end? There we go. For behind, to kind of make it just stand out a little, I think. But I still want to see this kind of pattern behind. So that's why I was thinking cheesecloth. Just a little. I love cheese. Can we put cheesecloth and love together? Okay, I'm going to just cut a little snip of this out. I don't even need it to be behind the whole thing necessarily, but just a little bit to make it pop forward kind of deal. Let's see. Oh, I might have made it too small. I thought that was curled up, but that's not. Okay. That can go in my fabric snippets now. That's the fun thing about having that so handy. Just tuck that down. Alright, let's not be right at the edge. Let's get in just a bit from the edge. And I'm going to cut a bigger piece than I know I need. That way I can always cut it down. Or I can just scrunch it up if I want. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, I definitely want to make it a little smaller, but that looks good. I like how this is kind of crazy. So I'm going to cut the bottom part, that's the smoother part. Cut it off and then make it a little more crazy by pulling on it. Okay, now what do we think? Well, now it's folding over. Stop doing that. It's going to be way too small for you. Alright, that's perfect. Now I think I'm going to ink around the edge. I'm going to use brown for this because I don't use the same shade as what's stamped on there, and I think that that's the two colors that I have out. It could be the lighter color, the passion pink or passionately pink, or what is it called? Positively pink. Oh, see, look at that frame. That looks good on there. Alright, and you know what? I'm just going to get this cheesecloth a little darker too, because this has lost its kind of creamy color being spread out so far. So I'm just going to rub some of the ink on there as well. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put like a dot of glue down and stick the mesh on top of it. And I'm trying not to get my hands too gluey at the start of the video. We'll see how that goes. And then we'll figure out the collage over here is kind of what my idea was, is that we'd have some sort of a collage of the stamps. I do want that to just kind of flop around. Okay. So that's the plan. It's the plan, Stan. Okay. Make sure it's not folded over when we want to go and do it. Don't want it to be stuck. Fold it over. Alright, so I'm just kind of pulling it and kind of trying to pull it in. This is not cut perfectly square, and I like that it's wonky, so I think it adds character to the thing. Like this is quite precise looking, and then this thing is a little wonky along with a little net. I'm just using tacky glue to attach that and to attach the cheesecloth. And then here we go with the little, this is like the edge of a book page. And I did put glue to the edges of this. So it will glue down and it will hold the cheesecloth. And I just squishing that dot that was in the center now to kind of just move it around there. And so I did make it fairly square with the page, the word itself. Alright, so now we want to do kind of a collage of stamps. So these are the ones that I made. This is from mounted on a file folder, a little piece of scrapbook paper, and I like this to go in this journal. I thought that would look pretty good. So maybe like that. And then these are actual stamps that have been canceled. And I just kind of grabbed a collection of kind of some pink ones and some brown ones, and then there's a gray one too, because it was kind of a taupey gray. Anyway, I liked this lighter color coming out onto the dark brown. And then I want something pink there. that's too purple. Maybe this one? Like that. And then what? Brown? You? What is this? I'm going to angle this one just a little. Okay, I really like that. So these guys can go away. Where did I put that bag? Of course, it's not right here. I moved my table away between videos so I could get out. And now I need my table back. Alright, there it is. Okay. So I used to collect stamps when I was a kid. So I have a bag of stamps that didn't make it into the stamp collection book because they were just very common. So don't get your hopes up. You're not going to make $1 million by buying this journal. I don't think these stamps are worth very much. They might be worth 5 cents. But they're already canceled also, so there's that. Okay. So I'm going to carefully pull these off kind of like this so I remember how I had them, because that one has to go down first. So I might do a tutorial on how to make these. These were fun to make. And you can make a lot at a time out of very little products. It takes very little materials to make these, and use up like little scraps and bits of all different kinds of things, which is, you know, obviously that's always good. I always like to use up the little bits, get them put to good use. And if it can make something beautiful, so much the better. Alright, so this guy was going to be right here. We were just going to be a little ways away from there. So with tacky glue, it just gives you 30 seconds or so to shift it, and then you're done. Okay, so next one I'm going to do is put the pink one down. And I'm going to use tacky glue on these because I do not want them popping off, and I think glue stick probably wouldn't be the thing for these guys, just because it's shiny, because it, you know, was stuck down. Alright, so this one was going to be this way, and then okay, so just kind of right like that, and overlapping over here, overhanging I should say, a little. I've been really having fun creating in this journal. I tend to do things by theme. In this case, the theme is the color, and this is very pink. I wouldn't say that I have an aversion to pink generally. I do not wear a lot of pink, although I do have a hot pink shirt that I sometimes wear. But, you know, different shades of pinks come in and out. But there was a stage in my life when I was just little where my family dressed me in pink. So by dressed, you understand, quite young, right? And I don't know, for the first decade or so of my life, that was the choice. It was pink or pink or pink kind of thing, or white with pink. And so then I kind of rebelled, and then I went to kind of baby blue and teal, and I think we hung out there for a few years. And then I just stopped kind of having a signature color and just embraced color in general. And now I think I'm back to just kind of having 2 or 3 colors that I really like in my closet. I wear a lot of blues. And I like how this turned out. All right, so let's do the matching one at the back, the matching pocket. That's not it. That's not it. There we go. And yeah, I don't know. I wear a lot of blues. I don't wear just blue, but everything will coordinate with blue, pretty much. So then this was also stamping off. I could tear that. See, that's kind of fun. And then I had this. Now I'm pretty sure that this is that pink shade, but I'm going to go with it this time. Oh, it's not quite the same. Or this one's going on differently. I think it's a different shade. No, that's alright. They're close. These pinks will all go together really nicely. But I do like the way it warms it up. Okay. And that also just to make it look different than the other one. Like I don't want to be a cookie cutter, although I am kind of matching a little bit because this is on the same page, just on the back of the signature. Okay. How do I want to do this? Like that? Well, I know that I just want to just stick this straight down. So let's do that. Is this shiny? Not too bad. Let's try glue stick then. We can always fix it later because not everything is permanent, right? We can always change it later if we need to. Add the other glue if we need stronger glue. Okay, so then this one's going to go on. And I was going to put a center on this one. Let's just get the bucket in here. So, let's see, what kind of center do we want? Probably not a star, but there's these kind of larger flat back pearls, which might be interesting, or these tiny little gems, which is cute, or these purpley pink ones, which are smaller, but I think no. Just not quite the right shade. What else is in here? Nah, I think these are the better choices. Okay. Ooh. Or would one of these work? One of these mini buttons. That's kind of fun. I like that a lot. Okay, let's try getting one of these off of here. In the center. Oh, that's cute, isn't it? Look at how that turned out. Okay. But this one is blending into the page here a little bit. It's less up there. So I need a little scrappy scrap of something here. So what do we want? We can do book page. Because of course I always have tons of that laying around. No, that doesn't make it pop enough. Although, this is handy. Let's keep those little shreds handy. We need something pink, I feel. It's not quite the right shade, is it? Okay. What about this? Oh, that disappears on there, kind of. The right shade of pink, though. To match, that is. If that's what you wanted to do. And what about this one? This one is... Wow. Let's try showing you. There shows up. That's not quite the right size. I have some small circles here. What if I, oops, I just close this here. These are the smallest circles that my stencil does. Right there. Was that the right size? I just need a size. Yeah, okay. So let us give ourselves some working room here. I'm going to use the back of this and just do a quick. My stencil's in the other room, so I'm just using this as a template. Not silly. I thought I had everything I needed here, but that one just blends into the page just too much. All right. So another thing for the snippet basket. Ugh, I hate cutting circles. Getting that curve. And I do turn the paper into the scissors as opposed to like wrapping the scissors around the paper. It works smoother, supposedly. Okay. I've got a bit of a wonky circle, but anyway, a circle nonetheless. It will work, won't it? So I have a few pages kind of planned out of what I wanted to do. Some are easier, some are, you know, more complicated, but this gives us some options of what to work with. Okay, so then that pops on there, and I think I'm going to ink around the edge. Should we do brown? No, brown's not going to show up against the brown. Let's do this pink. Let's just keep it consistently pink. Well, let's try putting a little on here and just seeing what happens. I don't think I've done that yet. Oops. Come back here, you. Yeah, it kind of gets the tips anyway. Certainly gets it right out of my hand. Boy, I can tell where I went though. So that's good. Did more than what I was thinking it might. Alright, so that onto there. And then this on here. Like so. Alright, so let's stick this down with glue stick. Okay, put it right where I want it. Oh crap, I'm squishing things flat. How are we doing over here? Oh no, it's still fine. That one is not completely dry yet. The tacky glue takes a little while because it's wet, and then I also piled it in quite a stack to get that dark pink in the center. So here I'm just putting tacky glue on the center of the back of the flower, because I don't mind if the petals are kind of loose-ish looking. Alright. Okay. So I don't think I had anything else back here. Remember this from the other day? That one turned out good. I'm sorry, just getting some ideas there. Alright, so this one I had a rub-on transfer I thought would look cute. It's kind of got a houndstooth pattern on the flower, which was kind of cute. So I thought I would actually keep it just like that and put it on there. And then here, on this file folder that we had glued in, it's a pocket if you remember, a double pocket actually, I found this little chipboard bit, which I thought would make a kind of a cute label there. So we can do that probably right away. And then this was a patch that was taken from, reclaimed from some clothing. And so I thought that would be kind of fun that we could put that on. So I'm going to attach these two first, and then we'll work on that transfer. So I'm just going to put the glue down for this. And it's fabric, right? So that, hence the tacky glue. Oh, I need a little bit bigger. Okay. I don't mind not gluing right to the edge of this one because it's kind of curling up at the edge and I like that look. So let's embrace it, right? Alright, so then this one has just this kind of, it looks like ribbon actually. I have ribbon like this, just in a different color. I have it in pink, I believe. I might have it in blue too. It's kind of a useful pattern to do as kind of like a backgrounds for things. Alright, so, and again, it's tacky glue, so we're just going to hold it a minute, especially because this one will shift more. This one should be okay, but this one might shift a little. Yeah, it is wanting to shift a bit. So I want to just make sure it stays exactly where we want it. So just a little bit of a curve here, and so it's apparently not appreciating that all that much. Okay, so I'm going to turn this upside down so that I don't bump that while it's drying, but I figure we can work on this. Sorry if my head comes in your way a little bit. So with transfers, it's the sticky stuff is on top and the sticker is kind of upside down. Oh, I am going to need something stiff under this. What am I going to use? Something really stiff. I don't think I've put transfers on when the book has been together. I think I've put transfers on tags and stuff. But this is pretty stiff. Let's try this. It has to be firm or I'm going to make an indent on the paper, and not just this one, probably layers below. So you take a stick, they usually have a stick in, a popsicle stick usually, and then you just rub it on this part takes a bit. Coming up. Yeah, it's coming up a little bit. So you can just kind of lift a corner and then you can see if the rub-on is transferring or if it's staying on the piece of plastic or whatever backing. Fronting, I guess in this case. How are we doing? Yeah, that one stuck down good. Okay. Next up, let's try this word. So I'm trying to press really hard on the, especially on the left side, because that's kind of where I'm pulling from, so I want to make sure it's good and attached on that side especially. But I'm going over the whole thing. And ever so slowly pulling, yep, that one's down. on. You can kind of see the transfer getting kind of, it seems almost like a little cloudier, and that just means that it's no longer clinging to the front part. It's has let go, kind of. See, it kind of helps you know where you haven't gone yet. Well, this one's coming off a lot nicer than some of the other ones I had been working on earlier. Sometimes when they get a little older, I don't know if they're just too dry to stick or what. Good. All right, last stage. Getting all the loopy bits. I think we got it, huh? Yeah. Okay, so then I always just press down a little bit. And I do check this to make sure there's not enough bits on here for me to be worried about it. So I'm going to just toss that part. Okay, so I had actually yanked this stick out of this set. So I'm just going to slide it back in. I think it was, this one is basic gray. And I think that that's what this one was too. All right. Well, that was handy. Okay. Yeah, that looks great. I love how that turned out. And that's now stuck down good. Okay. Let's move to the front again. Let's see, I know I had another tab in here somewhere. Where did it go now? We had this guy. Oh, this is in the front. Maybe that was the last one. Do I have 4 tabs over here? No, I have 3. All right, my tab fell off. Where did he fall off from? This way. There he is. Oh, we just jammed it a little. Okay, I knew I had another one. All right, how are we doing for time? Let's take a look. Oh, we're still good. Okay. Okie dokie. Some water. I don't know if you remember this one, but this one is a tag pocket that has, oh, not that side, 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets on it. Yeah, that part's glued down. So 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets. So you can't go in the top or the bottom. So what I was thinking is, I was thinking about putting something at the top. Oh, and I found one of these. This is, I don't even know what kind of sticker this is. It's almost, like it's flimsy, like, it feels, it's like, I don't know, it almost feels like it's filled with air, except I know it's not. It's like if you were squishing a paddling pool, you know, that you blow up. That's the kind of feeling it feels. So I was thinking about putting one of these up here. Not that one. Maybe that one, actually. That one's not bad. And then I was thinking of putting something like this, some of this behind, hey? But not as much of what we need maybe on that one. But this one is the one that I had there originally, and I was thinking, oh, it just needs a little something. Enjoy, it says. Alright, so let's get this edge off. I'm going to give it a little bit of space so that I can use it as a fabric snippet later. Okay. And then this way, maybe there. Okay, let's get that out of the way. A bigger chunk. I think that's kind of cute. And I think it will kind of go with this. So then, you know what, let's just glue that down. Let's just do this thing. It's just, since nothing can be above here, like there's no tag here, then I was thinking this would be the place to kind of hang a picture, so to speak. It's a blank wall needing a picture. Okay, so I put the glue on that one because I want to glue it down as soon as I get this one in place. It's kind of curly. I don't mind that it's curly, I just don't want it to curl while I'm gluing it. You know what I mean? Alright, so now we've established what we're having there. So now we need to do something here. Ah, what about these stickers that we were looking at before? So we use these ones. I don't know about this for this page. One of these taller ones, maybe. Maybe this guy. Okay, let me pull it off. Because with vellum, you can kind of see through it. And I just want to see what that's going to look like here. Because this is kind of a busy pattern. And I hope I can stick this back if it doesn't go. Or I can stick it on a card or something. Oh, you know what? I don't mind that at all. Okay, so we have Enjoy up here. And then we have some of these other ones which I thought were kind of interesting. Okay, I'll put it up a little. So like that. Yeah, that looks cute. And then this little coffee thing. Coffee or tea. Oh, it's a little big now. I wonder if I can cut it. I don't really like this top part, that's so sweet anyway. Not with this page, anyway. And now it says, enjoy friendship, which is an even sweeter sentiment, yes. I guess right there, cover that one leaf, but not the other. Alright, so let's ink around this one just because I cut it. And I'm going to use brown. Because it'll bring out the coffee cup a little. See how that makes such a difference? I'm going to leave the one side. See the difference? Interesting how it looks so different, hey? Give that one just a little bit more so it matches a bit better with the other ones. Apparently I was very generous after the first side. There we go. Okay. That weird knob there is kind of fun too. Okay. Like so, right? That was the big plan. Okay. So tacky glue on this guy because it's chipboard. It's a little bit thicker. So it needs to have stronger hold, and of course, potentially it could be grabbed a little bit. I just don't know. This little sticker is kind of interesting too that I came across, so definitely going to have to find a spot to put it in. Alright, well, guys, that's it for today's video. And so thank you so much for watching, and we'll just catch you in the next one. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks for watching.